sitting down with Sarah Bacon of the University of Minnesota, NCAA champion in the 1 meter and 3 meter diving events. Sarah, can you just take me through your week and kind of give me a breakdown of both your NCAA titles?
Yeah, so it's been like a pretty crazy last couple of months actually, from our whole entire team getting COVID, having to sit out for a month from that, and then showing up to Big Tens and getting pulled from events at Big Tens due to COVID, and then being in quarantine after that, going to zones, sweeping the boards at zones, and then coming into NCAAs. I was pretty confident leading up to it. Um, and then after I won the 1 meter title, I obviously had done that the last 2 years. So I felt like my job here wasn't quite done yet. I had been wanting to win the 3 meter title for the last couple of years. And it's just been like that one event that I haven't been able to hit all my dives in. So the last like 2 years, I would say me and Wembo have really been working on my consistency on 3 meter, and it finally paid off during this event and 3 meter final. And I pulled it all together and was able to take that title too. So it's been a great week here in North Carolina, and I'm ready to head back home and start preparing for World Cup.
Yeah, so again, you said it was crazy last couple months. With how technique based, diving is, did missing a lot of those practices, not getting as many reps in, did that affect your mentality at all heading into zones or NCAAs?
Maybe a little bit, but my coach Wembo is really good with preparing us for meets and really good at teaching us mental skills to help us prepare for meets. So in the time that we were sitting out, I was still able to go to the gym and work out and get into the weight room and lift and just take that time to work on my mental game. Because diving is really 90% mental, I would say, and 10% actually physical. So I took that time that we were sitting out to just work on my mental game and get that strong leading up into NCAAs.
Yeah, are there specific things that you do that you feel like really help in a competition or outside of a competition, just kind of leading into it mentally, that you feel like have really boosted your game?
Yeah, I do a lot of imagery. So I'll just like sit there and visualize my dives and over and over and over again until I get the ones that I want, like basically perfect in my head. And I'll just do that when I can't dive in the pool and just work on visualization outside.
And then as far as this NCAA competition goes, did you feel like this went pretty smoothly as you had visualized it? Was there any bumps in the road?
No, I would say that this one went really smoothly. Other than, well, in this year, for this year, very smooth, other than the everyday COVID testing and the mask wearing in between dives and up on the board and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, it went as smooth as I envisioned it to go.
Yeah. And then you said you're getting ready to prep for World Cup. I mean, tell me about what the rest of this spring and leading into the summer, obviously with the Olympic year, looks like for you.
Mhm. Yeah, so I'm actually flying home to Minneapolis tomorrow, and then on Monday morning, I will go to Woodlands, Texas to train synchro with my synchro partner Cassidy Cook. And then we will be leaving to go to World Cup on April 11th, and we'll be there from the 11th until the 22nd in Japan to hopefully secure spots for Team USA at the Olympics. So I'll be competing in the synchro event, and then my synchro partner Cassidy will be doing synchro and individual over there. So hopefully we can bring back some spots for Team USA from that, and then compete at Olympic trials in June, and then the Olympics shortly thereafter that.
Is there a particular reason you won't be doing the individual at the World Cup?
Yes. So they selected the team based off of 2019 World Cup trials, which I placed fourth in, and they took the top two spots out of that to World Cup. So I just missed it and got fourth in that event. So the two individual divers there will be Cassidy Cook and Allison Gibson from Texas. So hopefully they can both bring back spots for us.
Gotcha. Nice. And then I saw that you tweeted that you're officially an NCAA Dover.
Yep.
So does this mean that you're finished with your NCAA career? Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of questions with a lot of people with that extra year of eligibility.
Yeah, I've been getting that question a lot. I'm officially done with college season. No more college diving for me, but I will be sticking around with USA diving for at least to finish out the year and hopefully the Olympics this summer and then possibly in 2024. So we're still deciding on that one.
Yeah. And are there, for you right now, do you have a few factors that will go into that decision of diving through 2024, or is it maybe largely based on how the summer goes for you?
A lot of it's based on this summer. Me and my senior partner Cassidy we could medal at the Olympics, and a lot of people think that we could, and they believe in us. So, if we can go into Tokyo and come out of there with a medal, that will help weigh my decision if I want to keep going till 2024 or not. But the main factor would be just if my body holds up. I mean, I'm 24 years old. I've been through 2 shoulder surgeries and fractures in my back. I've had a lot of injuries. So if my body can handle it, I will probably stick around till 2024. But those are some of the factors that are weighing my decision.
Gotcha. And then, do you have a plan outside of sport that you would, or a track that you would follow if 2021 does end up being your grand finale?
Yes. So I will be graduating from Minnesota this spring with a degree in kinesiology. And then I want to be an athletic trainer. So I'm going to have to go to grad school for that for 2 years. So we're going to be looking at where to go for grad school and all of that kind of stuff, figuring that out. But yeah, the plan would be for me to go to some more schooling for athletic training.
Nice. And I mean, your NCAA career is now over. Have you, obviously it's been over for about 12 hours, but have you had time to reflect on it at all? Or have there been certain memories or certain things that are sticking out to you today?
I've thought about it a little bit, but I think it's just everything moving so quick. We went right from 10s down to NCAAs this year, and now I'm preparing my mind for World Cup. So it's just like back to back to back meets, and my job basically isn't done yet. I still have my job to go to World Cup and secure that spot for Team USA. So I'm looking forward to that. And then when that's over and then Olympic trials is over and hopefully the Olympics, then I'll be able to reflect on it more.
Makes total sense. Well, Sarah, I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down and chat with me a bit. Congrats on the weekend.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the SwimSwam podcast. Stay tuned for new episodes every week. You can take SwimSwam podcast on the go by subscribing on your favorite podcast platform. Look for links in the description below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos as well.